Girl J Renee with Prison Riot Radio. I hope that you're doing well. On the line, we got a brother that goes by the name Chad Richards, and he's got a lot going on, and we definitely gonna tap into him so he'll be able to let us know what he got going, and let's go from there. What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I appreciate Prison Riot Radio for, letting me tap in and get my word out there.
All right, for sure. We appreciate you too. You're doing a lot of big things, and we want to let the people know what's going on and how they can connect with you and things like that. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. Well, they could basically hit me up at, if they want to check out the magazine or anything of that nature, they could go to bgmagazine.com, or they could hit me up on IG at bg.magazine and hit the bio, and they get the links to everything, the sneakers, everything I got going on, the books.
Well, we definitely gonna tap, more into that so we can get a little more detail. But let me ask you this. Tell the people, let's give them an introduction to you. So tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you from.
Well, I'm from Mount Vernon, New York. Like I said, my name's Chad Richards. The streets call me Chaddy-O. Currently serving 20 years. I got 10 in on a drug beef. I started out in 2013 with my hustle as far as, trying to figure out how I'm going to get my money together. So I started off selling candy in the prisons in return for stamps and things of that nature. And gradually, after 3 years of stacking up, I transitioned over to publishing my first book, which was Bars Behind Bars, Volume 1, which you can get on Amazon.com. And from there, I transitioned over to selling sneakers and things of that nature, and now I'm at magazines a few years later.
Okay, well, you definitely have been, doing something with your time. So let everybody know, along with keeping busy, what helps you get through, knocking your bid down?
Well, books. Actually, reading books and, seeing my visions out. That's what helped me get through the bid, because I'm mainly focused on trying to get home. Right. And me trying to get home, it's not going to be free. So my whole thing is with this prison entrepreneur thing is to, see out my vision, stack my bread, and focus on that, knock the bid down, and eventually get myself back home when the money's right.
All right, so let's talk about your writing. How long have you been writing?
Sheesh. To be honest, I just started in 2013. I just took a stab at it, you know what I'm saying? And I was I was reading all these other hood novels and things of that nature, and I'm like, Jesus, I live this life. I could do the same thing. And plus, I rap when I was in the street, so I figured it wasn't a big difference between rapping and writing books. It just got formulated different. So basically, that's what I did.
Yeah, they both storytelling, so I can see how you correlated them together. So you say you have a book that's been published and self-published. So, tell us a little bit about your book and how does it feel to be able to self-publish yourself?
Well, every book has been self-published. I learned it through Blurb. I did a lot of reading. I did my research, and it feels good because I'm able to control what's going on as far as when I'm going to put it out, how I get paid, things of that nature, who I want to distribute it, things of that nature, I got one book called Bars Behind Bars, which is about, it's like a poetry book, but instead it's a bunch of inmates that, do their rapping thing, and they put it in writing, and I promoted through the book, which Kite stole my idea. I told him about he stole my idea, and now he's doing it in his magazines. But that's another story. I have another book called The Payoff, which is a hood novel, half fiction, half real. I just made it real short, and I published it in my first magazine, which is BG Magazine Volume 1. That was just like a new tactic I was going to try. And then this week, I just published another book called Infamous Queen.
Okay.
Infamous Queen, and it should be dropping next week by Friday.
Okay, well, congratulations on your accomplishments. And, you definitely are putting your hands to good use, you know what I mean? We got to make sure everybody check those books out. I'll make sure that they, have the names of them and the platforms that they can pick them up from. So let's go into your magazine. So, having a magazine is a big deal. So what made you decide to make a magazine, and what kind of content can you find in it?
Okay, so let's start off with what made me go into the publishing thing with the magazine. So I was buying magazines because that's what I do with my money most of the time, and I purchased a magazine called Prison World. I don't want to say that it's trash. I just want to say that for what I spent for it and how many pages I got, I felt like I could do better from where I was at. And from there, I told somebody about it. They told me I couldn't do it, and once a person tells me I can't do something, I just go out and do it on my own. So I went and did it. Now, as far as the content inside the BG magazine, it's urban entrepreneur slash a music publication. So what I try to do is I try to interview other entrepreneurs whose companies that's based around the entertainment industry. Because what I noticed is that a lot of dudes in jail, they want to rap, they want to sell clothes, they want to do this, they want to do that, and it all revolves around the industry. So I figured if I get to these people who own these companies and interview them, that it will inspire others to want to do what these people is doing, go out and chase their dreams. And by me doing what I'm doing in prison, as far as the magazine, they can see that being incarcerated don't stop you from doing the things that you want to do. Right. You just got to go out and do it.
Right. Now, that's for sure right there, bro. So, again, congratulations on that accomplishment. You definitely are, knocking out a lot of things, and I wish you much success with that endeavor and all your endeavors. So, I know you said that you do, or you used to be a rapper. Is that something of the past? You got any music out, or are you focusing on writing?
This is what I do. I'm not set on writing anymore because, they gave me 20 years. So I kind of let that dream go. And when I let that dream go, I transitioned over to writing books. Okay. But prior to prison, I was doing party promotion. I was doing mixtapes, self-producing them and putting them in stores and selling them and making my little money and things of that nature. So right now, they just had a prison contest where they gave us Beethoven beats and we had to submit something. So I submitted something, you know what I'm saying? So I still got the writing in me.
Right.
I still got the music in me. Right. I just know that it's a waste of time trying to chase that dream while I'm in prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but if there's outlets for me to get it off, yes, I will participate.
Okay. So, I mean, in the future, I'm sure this is not going to be the last time we chat. I definitely want to hear some of your music, get you to hit a freestyle or something for us. You know what I mean? If you be game for that, in the future for sure. So let me go to this. So you was talking about fashion. So, tell us a little bit more about that. I know that you already have clothes that are made and everything. So what's going on with that, bro?
So what I've learned is that even in jail, you can still put out a clothing line. You can still put out a sneaker line, It's all about where you find the knowledge at to do it, you know what I mean? So there's sites out there, whereas if you get the logo, you can just upload your logo, and the clothing sites would provide the clothing, and all you gotta do is put a markup on the clothing. So what I did was I would go around to the inmates, whoever could draw, I pay them a pack of cigarettes for a drawing, and I turn them drawings into digital files, and I upload them to Spreadshirt.com, Teesprings.com, and things of that nature, and then I put out my clothesline directly from there. Now, for the sneakers, I'm not going to give you the game on it. I'm just going to tell you that, things came around my way, and I was able to get it done. Chad London's, you can check them out at AliveShoes.com/brand/Chad London, okay. And, support the cause.
I got some shoes also through that platform, you know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to check out yours. I can't wait to check them out. I'm sure they real fly. And, you do very well at, getting things done. You know what I mean? You definitely showing and proving that just because someone's incarcerated, just because someone's behind the G-wall, it doesn't mean that they can't do stuff. It doesn't mean they got to be stagnant and things like that. So, much props to you on that, bro.
Yes. It's definitely I can do lifestyle is what I'm living. That's what it is. I could do. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that I can't do. If I say it, if I see it, if I can vision it, then I'm gonna go for it. If I tell somebody that I'm gonna do something, no matter if I gotta go broke doing it, I'm gonna make it happen. That's just how I live,
Yeah, for sure.
In the process of that, I've created a book called Prison Entrepreneur, and what it tells like a tale of how I got started, how you can use your time, break it down, how you can turn your cell into a business office, and things of that nature. And it's like 6 steps, and I should be putting that out very shortly. But I hope the inmates go out and check that out. If you got loved ones out there who's locked up, please go out there and get that book, Prison Entrepreneur. It will be available at bgmagazine.com for sure.
All right, for sure, bro. So our time is dwindling down. So before I let you go, is there any shout outs you want to put out? Any messages? Any words, thoughts? The floor is yours.
Yeah. I'd like to give a shout out first and foremost to Prison Riot Radio for letting me tune in. Jay, Renee, Dutch, the whole squad over there. I'd like to shout out my team, my mother, Joanne Richards, Miss On Point Promo, Queen. Look out for Queen. She got the Clover Line Infamous Queen coming out. The book's coming out Friday. I'd like to shout out my sister and my little niece. That's it. BG Magazine, bgmagazine.com, Sneakers by Mail, sneakersbymail.com, Chad London Footwear. Check us out.